Hello, beautiful. Welcome to another Trash Talk Kitchen Edition. Before we get started, I'm gonna show you what I'm drinking. Or shall I say what I'm drinking? Let me just say that today is Saturday. This past Wednesday was my birthday, and I bought a couple of bottles of wine. You would have seen that if you follow me on Snapchat. So I am drinking some of the wine that I got for myself. This is Gardein wine, and this is in the flavor blackberry, of course. So let's just dive right into our kitchen empties. I'm going to start out by showing a couple of things that I got from Aldi grocery store. The first thing I want to show you is by the Live G-Free brand, which is the Live gluten-free brand. And this is their organic brown rice and quinoa penne pasta. You guys, I did not enjoy this pasta at all. The first time I cooked it, I did it according to package directions, and it was just pretty awful. It was very gummy, and just no matter what I did, I couldn't get it right. The second time I made it like in a one pot pasta meal. Like you put everything in a pot and just let it cook all together, and it was still horrible. That particular dish I ended up having to throw out. I just could not stomach it. The next thing I want to show you is this from the same brand from Aldi grocery store, and this is their gluten-free wraps, and this was just a plain one. I want to say they had a spinach one or a sun-dried tomato one, or I don't know what that other flavor was, but when I read the back of the package, it was not a vegan item, so I chose not to get that one. But this one is gluten-free, lactose-free, nut-free, and wheat-free, and these particular tortillas are just like the pasta. No matter what I did to these tortillas, I just could not stomach them. I just couldn't get. Okay, so a couple of things I got from Aldi were drink items, and so this one is the Goya coconut water, and this is the, I want to say it's pronounced Humex guave nectar. So I'm going to start talking about this one first. So I picked these up because I called myself reading the ingredients, and there was nothing animal whatsoever in it, or any animal byproduct. And I remember having these before in the past when I would hang out with my friends and stuff. And what I did with this is I took this with some plain sparkling water, added just a squeeze of lime to it, and this made a perfect like soda. Like, you know how sometimes you just want a carbonated beverage? Well, this mixed with sparkling water for me was like a perfect beverage, and it was so delicious. Kombuchas. This one is the first one I want to show you. This is a kombucha tea, sparkling kombucha tea, and this is by the brand Bucha, which is a live kombucha, and this particular one is in the blood orange fragrance flavor. This is the blood orange flavor. This literally tastes just like an orange soda, but I will say to you, kombucha is 100% an acquired taste. I don't think it's something that, for me anyway, maybe for you, for me, it's not something that I was able just to pick up and start loving right away. It took several bottles of me loving kombucha before I was able to drink it. And this is not even the first kombucha I had. The first one I had was more like a true small batch kombucha that had an interesting flavor. But this one I started drinking, and I absolutely love it. So staying on the kombucha theme, you guys have seen me drink GT's kombucha before. I always say GTS, but it's actually GT's kombucha. This one is in the strawberry serenity, and this one is in the cosmic cranberry. Okay, so this is like one of the first kombuchas I ever tried. To be honest with you, I cannot give you a kombucha class or teach you what kombucha is about, because I honestly don't know. I would say just do what I do, Google it. I know one thing about kombuchas though, whatever is in here helps heal my stomach. So for that reason, I'm believing that it must have a large amount of probiotics in it, because I've started trying to drink these, at least one of these a day. And since I've been doing that, I've noticed that I have so much less pain in my stomach, where I don't always feel myself trying to digest my food. And that is a huge deal for me. So for that reason, I will continue to drink these. Now, this vegan journey has really taught me that those Dollar Tree and dollar store spices that I get cannot hold a candle to a better quality spice. And for me, that's really what I've been into lately, is going to Whole Foods, getting them from Sprouts Farmers Market, and there's a store locally here called Empties, and they're also online. I'll try to link them below, but going to get a better quality spice. So this next empty I have is the garlic granules by Whole Foods brand 365, and I can honestly say this was a huge difference in the flavor and the quality of my meal versus the one that I got from the dollar store. It made such a big difference in my food. That's what got me to thinking, because I made a meal one day and I finished like the dollar store granules, and I have this one in the cabinet, not even sure when I picked this up, but I have this in there. So the next day when I made something, I add this to it, and the meals were very similar, and I was like, well, what? This made all the difference. And I was like, well, why is this one so much better than the one yesterday? But I really believe it has to do with the better quality of spices that I've been using. I've talked about the Daya brand mac and cheese in another video, and I also have a blog post on it, and this one happens to be the deluxe cheddar one. I think the one I did for you before was the Alfredo one, which I absolutely positively love, and I'm so surprised at how delicious that one is, and I don't get sick at all when I eat that one. I don't have a stomach ache. But this one and the cheddar one, I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. I think I want to show you, I'm almost just like angry about it. I really am a little bit pissed off about it. This is the Simply Balanced Teriyaki Meatless Chicken. This is a vegan item from Target, and it was on sale for $3.78. You can see there the regular price is $3.99. This is so god awful. It pissed me off that I spent $2.78 for it. Let me tell y'all how bad this is. I was so mad when I cooked this. I almost wanted just to write Target and tell them, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Why y'all selling shit like this? This makes no sense. Nobody should be eating this. I don't even know. Let me tell y'all what it looked like in the skillet. It almost looked like, you know, back in the day before elastic got a little bit fancy, where elastic would kind of get hard and kind of almost crumble up and look weird. It looked like a big piece of old school, dried up, shriveled up elastic. And I thought, well, this looks pretty damn awful, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the skillet and see where. I tried to taste it. Y'all, this was, I'm gonna just stop talking about it. It was, do not buy that. Don't buy it. I have two more items to show you, and they're both from the brand Gardein. So we'll go ahead and start off with these porkless bites. These are the sweet and sour porkless bites. So I'll tell you guys how I made these. I made this just like you would make a pork stir fry at the grocery store. I had some peas and carrots in the freezer, and I sauteed these up in the pan with a little bit of oil, and they come with a sauce packet. And I just had some brown rice, and I just made a little meal. My intention when I started out making this, I was going to do a blog post on it, so everything was cute. I was taking pictures, everything was looking good. But by the time I started tasting this and eating this, I'm gonna tell you something, you guys. I got so freaked out. I was like, I'm not making a blog. I'm not writing about this. I'm just going to post it on Instagram and tell my friends about it. And now I'm gonna tell you guys about it. This tastes so much like pork till I got freaked out and didn't want to write about it. I kid you not. I was like, just like when I first started eating the fish, I would just always read the back of the package, because I'm like, this freaking has to be fish. And I was the same way with this. I'm like, this freaking has to be pork. I got a little weirded out. I was wondering if I was gonna get sick. I didn't get sick from it, so I was like, okay, it's not pork. And I read the ingredients over and over and over again. I'm like, I recognize all but maybe 2 of these items. You guys, if you have a pork sensitivity, or you're trying to eliminate pork from your diet, if it's something that you really miss, because the sauce, I can't even talk, because the sauce packet is separate, you can pretty much make anything you want to make with this. As I've been thinking about buying this and again trying to make some carnitas, but like I said, I haven't bought it again because it freaked me out so bad. You guys, legit taste just like pork. And this one didn't freak me out. This one didn't freak me out so bad where I couldn't write a blog post on it. I actually did write a blog post about this one. This is the Gardein brand chicken sliders. Ugh, I just miss little foods like this sometimes, just little quick convenience foods, or like little bar style foods. You know, when you go hang out with your friends here in the Memphis area, we have a little, I guess like a sports bar franchise called Huey's, and they have the best burgers in town, well in my opinion anyway. And so since I don't eat burgers anymore, it's hard for me to go there and enjoy myself and eat some food, because the black bean burgers they have egg and stuff in it, so it's not a vegan item for me. So I miss things like this. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm gonna try it, and it is so good. And you guys know what this reminds me of? If you really like Chick-fil-A, this definitely has a Chick-fil-A vibe to it. It's not as sweet as like a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich would be, but it's really similar to the feel and the texture and the vibe that you get from those little chicken minis. I really enjoyed this product so much. Like I said, I did write a blog post on it. All the trash I have to talk to you about today. I really like doing these kitchen trash talk videos, and you guys seem to really like it too by the response you've been giving me. So I already have some more trash for us to talk about next time. So until then, bye beautiful.